Hello everyone, Pacifically Casual Gamer here, and I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and if you can't tell by the title, send in my 2-week notice, and I have quit my job. Now I want to give you guys some backstory here. About 3 months ago, my last quarter of school was ending, and I was like, you know what, turning 18, I need a source of revenue. So, I looked for a job. It took me about, I'd say a month and a half. And then I finally got hired at an Applebee's in my town. And the reason why I chose Applebee's, I was going to choose a service job specifically. So like a Starbucks, serving stuff at Starbucks, serving stuff at Baskin Robbins, I picked Applebee's because it would help with my adult people skills. Because this is something you guys don't know about me is in the real world, not the internet world, but in the real world, I am disproportionately better at just talking to kids, teaching kids things, right? Like, whatever, helping them with math, helping them with English, whatever. I am really bad at talking to adults. And if I do talk to adults, I'm like, this is how we say it to the kids, whatever. That's what I do. And I'm just really awkward around adults because I've been a kid for 18 years, right? That's what it comes down to. And so I was like, well, Applebee's is going to help me out with that job. And it did severely help me out with talking to adults. It was amazing at that. But it is still a job, and, it pays me about $15 an hour. And $15 an hour seems like a lot. But where I live, $15 an hour is not going to get you far. A studio apartment that isn't even that big is about $1,000. All right, like the cheapest place you can find for rent where I lived before some stuff happened. The cheapest place right now is like $550 a person, a room. Then that's just the room itself, right? So $15 an hour makes sense considering where I live. It's pretty low. But what I figured out was I actually paid someone, and we did a consulting session on my YouTube channel, my personal brand, and he goes, I need you to check out this website called Upwork.com. And I checked out Upwork.com, and basically you can get hired for video editing there. And I'm like, oh, I have a channel with over 700 videos. I can edit video, and I can make like $50 an hour editing video, right? So I then go to Applebee's and I give them the 2-week notification, and everything is good, right? I'm not like surprised that Applebee's exploded or something. No, it's legit. Everything is good. I'm quitting my job. I'm getting about 20 hours a week back, right? Just to put this in perspective, I worked a part-time 80 hours a week. All right, part-time 80 hours a week. I made about $1,200 a month. Now I can work for about 25 hours, 24 hours to be exact, and make the same amount of money. So my work schedule went from 4 weeks, all right, to make the same amount of revenue in 4 weeks. I just need to work one, if all my jobs, line up for that week. 1 week. So of course I'm going to do that. And the manager is like, oh, this is, of course you want to quit because this is more in line with what you do. The manager was absolutely amazing about it. Same with the other one, right? Because there's a bunch of them. But it's like, I don't hate the people at Applebee's. Of course there's people that I like and people that I don't like. And there's people in the middle where I'm like, I get to work with this person. At least it's not this person, right? There's of course that dynamic. Whenever you go to a job, unless you're by yourself, there's always going to be someone that doesn't mix with you, especially where I live. Because there's I think about 50 people, right? So there's of course going to be at least one person, right? But for the most part, everyone there, I can work with them, I can talk with them. It took me only 3 months, and a couple of them were we are friends right now, right? That's just the way it is. But I don't hate anyone at Applebee's, right? I don't hate them. I'm really happy I got hired. I really am happy that I got to experience this at least once in my life, because I was like, if I work really hard, upload 5 videos a day or something crazy like that, I never have to work a job. But I'm glad that I got, oh, there's the dog. I'm glad I got to experience working in a job setting where you have a schedule, because grew me as a person, right? Because now I can tell people what it's like, right? And I can use that experience to make my life better. I can make it so if I have to hire an employee, right? Let's just say I get so busy that I have to hire an editor, right? And I can make it to where they have a better experience working for me than someone else. Very simple. Take the good things about working at my job, keep them. Take the bad things, get rid of them and change them, right? That's just what you gotta do. But I felt like I want to tell you guys this. Actually wanted to make this vlog for two reasons. One, I want to tell you guys what's going on in my life just because I think it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool seeing into someone else's life, seeing what they're doing beyond just the gaming setup and the camera and the dog in the background, right? But the other reason why is I recently went back through some of my very old videos. Like, very old, right? And I was like, watching them and I was like, okay, I remember making this video. And then I found a vlog where it was like my first vlog I ever made. And it was very vague, but I knew what it was talking about. And I was like, oh, this is my whole 6 months of this time of my life. And it was really cool. So I like to keep kind of like a journal, a log of what's going on. So, guys, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, tell me in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, because I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer. And I will see you in the next episode, or stream, or vlog, of whatever I decide to make.